All right, everyone, I'm here with James, and he is going to explain how he used the Hummingbird kit, computer programming, and his creativity to create something cool. So, James, talk us through what you focused on and what your device does.
Okay, so I have this rotation motor
Okay.
that takes a percentage from 0 to 100
Okay.
for its how fast it's rotating.
So 100 is the fastest and 0 is the slowest?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also go into negative and it'll spin in the other direction.
Oh, interesting. That's cool.
This motor, it seems though, when it's in the other direction, it's slower.
What do you suppose that is?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's like it's designed, it works better going one direction. Okay.
Yeah. I have this dial here that goes from 0 to 100%.
Okay.
Whatever the percent on the dial is the speed that it spins at.
Oh, so the dial allows you to, in a way, manual control both direction and speed? Could you go direction to the left?
No.
No, it doesn't work yet?
I tried figuring that out. It's really complicated.
Okay, but you can at least control the speed with the dial.
Yeah.
Okay. So then so then it looks like you added on here. You not only learned about the rotation sensor, what did you do with your own stuff? What did you create?
I built this 2-speed gearbox.
Okay.
So when it's on this speed, it spins slower, but the torque is higher. So it's hard to stop this part from moving.
Okay.
And then you can move this.
Oh wow, look at that. And so then let's see, it's much faster, but lower torque?
Yeah, so it's easier to stop it. So if it was already moving fast, when you switch to this, you'd be able to continue going faster.
Oh, cool.
But if you try to accelerate from this speed, it's really slow.
Okay.
And it takes a long time to accelerate.
So is this similar to how a clutch would work in in a car?
Yeah, the clutch is what grabs it. It's
You almost kind of physically did the clutch, almost like you shifted gears physically.
It's if I have this on a certain pattern. That's very cool. Oops. So if I move the gears in the right spot, this will spin, but this wouldn't spin.
Okay.
And the clutch is kind of just a thing where when you don't want when the drive shaft is still spinning, but you don't want the wheels to move.
Okay.
The clutch kind of grabs onto starts spinning it.
Okay.
But a car would have a lot more gears in it.
Sure.
From high torque and low speed to high speed and low torque.
Cool. So do you then, and then on the programming side, it's this is just a simple, a forever loop or something?
Yeah.
That allows you to access those servos and the dial?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did make a really complex one make it so this could go both directions, but it didn't really work. I think I have it in a Google Doc.
Okay. Oh wow, look at all that code. Oh wow. Do you think that your code do you think it was an issue with your code or with the limitations of the device, or what's your guess right now?
I think it's just my code.
Okay. There's something not quite working yet. You think it would be able to go both directions?
Probably.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to let you keep working. I love your explanation. Thank you. Appreciate it.